We interrupt this program for an important...
Yow!
Why is my PS4 beeping?
It wants to cuss at you, but the parental controls are on.
I want to hit it with a sledgehammer, but that would void the warranty.
The first solution is to hold down the power button until it beeps twice.
That's just giving it an excuse.
Unplug the power system, let it sit for a few minutes to have power dissipate, then plug it back in. That ultra-hard reboot may solve the problem.
If I wanted the default answer to be rebooted, I'd have bought an Xbox One instead of a PlayStation 4.
If it is beeping and giving you a stuck disk, then the solution is unplugging it, taking off the glossy panel. Use a screwdriver to turn the manual eject screw counterclockwise and then remove the disk.
At least if it would not eject the disk, I'd have an idea of how to fix it. But the issue is not with the disk. I get this problem with multiple disks.
You could try rebuilding the database.
I do that after trying to do an update.
Make sure you are not playing hard while it tries to install the update, or it may not finish the update. You know, it might be like R2-D2, complaining about the confusion.
I know it is supposed to beep when you turn it on and off, but the rest of the time is annoying.
It sometimes beeps when there is a PSN outage, and the apps are forced to close.
Can I solve it by closing my apps before shutting down the PlayStation 4?
Yes, and making sure you periodically turn it off instead of just putting it in rest mode.
I do not think all the apps close right, given how often it beeps.
Then run fewer apps on the console, maybe even deleting the ones you do not need to free up space. Then you'll have fewer beeps as they close, and fewer potential reasons your games are slow to save and sync.
Sometimes it does a triple beep.
Then it errors as it closes the apps, which causes 2 beeps, and it generates a 3rd beep as it sends an error report to Sony.
What if there is a 4th beep?
Depends on what you've been saying in the online forums. I do not know, maybe a report to the NSA.
They get all the data on the cloud server anyway, so that cannot explain it.
It beeps a few extra times if it loses the internet connection. You could turn off Connect to Internet under the network settings, and then it should not beep when you turn it off.
Then it sits quietly in the corner as punishment for making so much noise.